Summary of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. In the book I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, Maya Angelou recounts her childhood in the little town of Stamps, Arkansas. When she and her brother Bailey are only 3 and 4 years old, their parents put them on a train and sent them to live with their grandma, Mama, and Uncle Willie. Their grandma owns a store, so the kids feel somewhat safe there. Still, life is hard for all Black people in the segregated American South, and the children face different kinds of racism, humiliation, and violence because of their race. One day, Big Bailey, Marguerite's father, shows up and tells her and her brother that they are going to stay with their mother, Vivian. They leave Stamps and go to St. Louis. Marguerite misses home, but she doesn't know where home is. Marguerite is just getting used to life in St. Louis when Vivian's live-in boyfriend, Mr. Freeman, attacks and rapes her several times. After Mr. Freeman is found guilty, he is killed soon after. When Marguerite goes back to Stamps, she becomes distant and thinks her mother sent her and Bailey away because she was too sad. Back in Stamps, Marguerite is having a hard time getting over being attacked. In a way, Mrs. Flowers, a woman who teaches Marguerite how to read, perform, understand, and remember poems, saves her. Maya will always turn to books and words as a source of power and comfort. After a white guy threatens Bailey, Mama thinks it's time for the kids to move to California with their mother. The children move to San Francisco and live with Vivian and later Vivian's new husband, Daddy Clittle, a con artist whom Maya loves as much as her own father. Maya and Bailey love their mom very much, and Maya keeps doing well in school. One day, Maya went to Southern California to stay with her father. While there, she got into a fight with his live-in girlfriend, Dolores Stockland, and needed stitches. She doesn't want to embarrass her father, so she runs away and lives in a dump until her wound heals. Then she goes back to her mother. Shortly after that, Bailey moves out, and Maya gets a job as the first Black train worker in San Francisco. Maya's life is going well until she starts to worry about her sexuality. She worries that she is becoming a lesbian, even though she doesn't know what lesbian means. She thinks that if she has sex with a boy, she will be healed. She does, and it's not a big deal until she finds out she's pregnant. She keeps her pregnancy a secret for 6 months before telling Mother and Daddy Clittle. They are very understanding and helpful, and they help her through the rest of her pregnancy and her labor. Maya has a beautiful baby boy, but she is so scared of hurting him that she can barely touch him. At the end of the novel, Maya finally gets over her fear with the help of Vivian, and she is resting comfortably in her bed with her newborn child.
About the author. Maya Angelou grew up in the south of the United States with her grandma, a Black store owner who was very rich for a Black person. She finally moved to California to live with her mother and go to high school. While there, she was the first Black person to work on a San Francisco train. She had her son not long after getting her high school education. She loved words, performing, and learning for her whole life. She went on to become a good dancer and performer, but her poem collections and her biography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, are what made her most well known. Angelou was writing another book about herself when she died. People often say that she is one of the most important culture critics of this century because her work is about things like racism and sexism.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.